Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being awesome and joining my stream. You guys are all great. We just got through playing some Star Citizen, which was a lot of fun. I tried out all the different kind of game loops and had a lot of great fun doing that. And just recently, the last time we played, started a new Satisfactory run with Meg. So that's been a lot of fun. It's good to get back there, getting organized. This time I'm going to be organized, chat. I know it doesn't seem like it, and the last factory was a little bit crazy, but we finished it, and now we know better. So today we're in Tier 2. I think we got one more thing, but there's a lot of organization needs to happen. There's a lot of things that need to happen. So I think we're going to have to push forward with that, see what we can get. So let's go. What's up, Pure Vessel? How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's get into the game. I think Meg's already in the server, so let me join the game, and we'll join up on Discord and see how things are going. What's up, Meg?
Hi.
How's it going?
That's going.
Did you get in the server okay?
Took a little bit, but got in, yeah.
All right. What are you up to?
Just searching.
Doing some exploring. Could be better. Did you find anything cool? Or big, like, wide open areas?
No, I just came across the thing to research.
Oh, like a hard drive? Yeah, those are
like
fun.
A sloth thing, or I don't know.
Gotcha. I think there's like shared markers you can put down as well if you find like cool resources or things like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't remember if the markers are shared or not, but it's always something to do.
I don't know what this is over here by me, but it's green and it's got like fumes coming from it.
I wonder if that's uranium or something. Although I don't know that we see that. I don't know that we see those resources until we can use them. I don't remember. I think that's how this game works. It's green and it's glowy. Interesting.
I don't know how to mark it, but I'm going to have to run to the potty here for...
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Go for it. Pure Vessel could be stepped on broken glass. Oh, that's no good. A tiny sliver I can't get out. Yeah, I always have trouble even finding those slivers. So good luck to you on that one. What are you playing tonight? Are you playing Satisfactory? I would consider myself a moderately skilled Satisfactory player, but I always welcome new tips. So if you have ideas, let me know. All right, chat. Let's see. I think we have a ton of concrete now. Apparently, I can't. Come on, let me through. Let me through here. Need to go see how much concrete we actually have, because I think I want to tear down the power and make the power look pretty, chat. Oh, is there a slug out there in the water? There is. Hello. Cool. I don't know where I'm going to put this power plant, per se. Go put this slug away real quick. Nope. There we go. All right, let's take a look in our observation tower, chat, where we're going to put this thing. Obviously, it could be over there. I've kind of like dedicated all of this area to that. But I think what we're going to do here is we're going to have, because I've got 6 of these right now, I'm going to break all those down and do something. Okay. So I need to go grab the concrete and, oh boy, that's a lot of concrete. Okay. Just let that keep coming. How much is in here? 200. Okay. The building things. Foundations. Oh, they're all the same. Interesting. Provides a flat floor. I don't think I want that one.
Ah!
Don't die.
I came back and he's attacking me. And I'm up in... Come back here, asshole.
What's the button that makes it snap to the server grid, chat? There is a thing for that. Left control, no.
I don't want to die.
Don't die.
I don't want to.
Do I need to come your way real quick?
Probably.
Where are you? I need to run that way. Coming, coming, coming.
I'm just running around a tree. He can't hit me through the tree, so...
Is it one of the little bowl things, or what is it?
Yeah, he keeps punching me. I was sitting up minding my own business, and he's...
Just being angry. Oh, there's that power slug in there. Oh, you got him. That's the green glowing thing. So that's like poisonous gas. Eventually, we'll be able to build like a hazmat suit, and then we can go get that slug.
Okay.
The yellow slugs are like the best slugs in the game.
Summer sloop.
Yep. We need all of that. Yep. The summer sloops you can put in to, well, eventually we'll unlock the ability to put those into something that makes something, and you get double the output. A lot of people recommend using it so we can make power cores out of the slugs. So when you make the slugs, you put the summer sloop in the thing making the power cores, and you get double the amount of power cores.
Oh, well, if you keep coming around here, there's like a little cave over here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I'll come look at the cave real quick.
Oh, yeah, there's an angry dude sleeping down there.
Oh, you're back there.
I hate the spiders.
I mean, if you really don't like spiders, you actually can turn them off.
No, they're little assholes.
Yes, they are.
Like, I kill them, but...
I didn't know if you had some sort of like phobia or something. They actually give you the ability to turn the spiders off.
Yeah.
Because the game isn't really about survival. There's just minor elements of it. Oh, this is that glowy cave, or part of it, maybe?
Oh, this isn't the one that I found originally, but I found Mycelia, and I got that dude. He's very angry,
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. He doesn't like me right now. Come here, friend.
Well...
Tase him. Tase him. There we go.
Good job.
Eventually we'll get a sword, and that makes those easier. Don't be afraid when you're out to like pick up all the foliage. We'll turn that into power.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no such thing as too many.
Yeah, I'm running around. Grabbing. Running around grabbing stuff and foliage and everything.
We don't have a milestone picked. I thought we had a milestone picked.
No, because I just finished one off.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I think we have to build the space elevator somewhere before we can, because there was at some point. So one of the objectives of the game is to send things up into space, or at least that's where we, like, in addition to unlocking things, there's like overarching of some like the really big expensive stuff.
Assignment, the one. Are you going to be the employee of the month?
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah. And what's new in 1.0 is they added another tier of stuff. And that big spaghetti factory I showed you the other day made everything. I just had to let it run for a really long time. Yeah, I think to get tier 3, we need to put the space elevator somewhere. Okay. I think I built an observation tower. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No.
It's
I just got on and I started and I'm like, oh, the map I explored the other day is gone.
What?
Yeah, the part I explored the other day when I opened up my map is all gone.
Interesting. Why didn't that save? Oh, I wonder if that's only my save. Yeah. Shoot. I didn't think about that. So the servers are kind of cool in that we could have multiple different sessions going if we wanted. And you can... Well, the first night we played and my computer hosted it, and then I uploaded the save to the server, but I forgot that only uploads the things that I did. So, like, the map exploration, it didn't do yours. Shoot, I didn't think about that. I'm sorry, Meg. Okay, I was going to build a... Get out of here, elephant. I also forgot that our little office space has two generators in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was building foundations real quick. Is it build as you snap control? No. I want to do, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, so we're pretty much.
How big of an open area do we need?
A big area. Well, I guess it kind of depends on if we want to do more modular factories or if we want to do a mega factory, but the larger the better. Proximity to water is always helpful. Power biomass burner. I need wire. Is this not running? You're making. Oh no.
When you said there is fall damage.
Yes. It's not like gonna kill you, but it's gonna hurt you. I don't have any freaking bars. Dang it. Bars over here, plates. I don't think we have any over here. 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 8. Okay. Come on. Okay, organization we definitely want.
Something must have came up because I thought Colonel was going to be on, and
Yeah, oh yeah, he's not here.
I don't see him. Well, I found a nice wide open spot over here.
Where are you? You are. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a river right there, so that's pretty cool. Never enough screws. Yes, Daniel, that is correct. I also didn't do any of this wrong. I didn't do any of this right.
And it's close to this change in biome. Looks like a more green area.
Okay. Where's the farm? Okay. How big is this? Need to put this down somewhere. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting my time with this chat. I don't know. Let's focus on the I need. I always want to know where they get all the plastic containers for the screws, and where they end up when you use them. I guess it's just like Fix It just provides it. Obviously, a pile of screws would be no good. It's a good question, though. I need wire and bars. I know we have bars over here. It is not that one. Is it this one? That's plates. I think these are. Yeah, here's the bars. I got the bars. I need the screws. Alrighty. Yeah, do you have a bunch of stuff you could bring back? I was gonna drop this space elevator, and I thought that might be a cool thing for you to see.
I can see it from here.
That is fair.
I
It is
saw
fairly
something
large.
red going up in the.
Wires over here. There we go. Why? How big is the space elevator? I don't remember, chat. Why can't I? It's just so massive. Can I put it?
Ah! Leave me alone!
I can put it over there. Yeah, I can put it over there.
Ah!
No! Don't die!
Too late.
You died? Oh no. I think this is going to be a temporary placement, chat. Because we need to get through. Did it not open up? Am I gonna actually put this down somewhere? It's so cool when it comes down like this. How it's like dropping down. So sick. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like they really cared. Nice. What a good way to do that too. Too bad we're going to tear that down. Because I thought that would just allow us to move on to the next set of... No, we have to complete it. Those are completes the space. It is massive. It's so big that it's hard to place at this tier. Eventually I'll get jetpacks and things like that, and it makes it a lot easier to put down.
Alright, I'm going to find my body.
It should be on the map, isn't it? Yeah, there should be a death crate over there for you. It is, and there we go. What is that called? What is this? This phase. What are those called? You must be able to make it in the assembler. So easy to get distracted, chat. Smart plating. I need rotors and heavy plates. Yeah, this is making the heavy plates. Yeah, I'm going to need this power supply. Okay, so this is worth my time to put this in. Is that right? Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. Does this need to be tier 2? I think this needs to be tier 2. I don't have iron plates, so it's not going to be tier 2. Just like that, we have a manifold, chat. Just like that. Let's go grab all of the... Oh, that's the other thing I need is poles. That takes care of those two. That one. And we do that guy. Cool, cool. And then we're going to need a power pole up here, I think, to account for some of the manufacturing that I want to do. I don't know if that's how we're going to do this. I wonder if... Here's what we're going to do. That needs to be this way. Okay, and that gets that going. Hold on. What?
I see a slug.
Okay.
I also see a thing that spits out those bees, and I'm pissed off, whatchamacallit, dude.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm not gonna get said slug.
I mean, you can always mark them and come back for them.
She yelling at you, and now you're saying hello to her.
Slide onto the screen on my window.
Oh, no.
Want it in?
Yeah, and then she didn't want to fuck it in, and then I had to throw her
Right.
inside. And then she tried to sneak back outside. So now she's forced inside.
Did she leave you any more presents?
Presents? Those sound like fun.
Did she leave you any more presents? Hi. What do it grows in the water?
Nothing that I'm aware of. There might be slugs and stuff underwater, though.
Where I'm at over here, it looks like coral.
Yeah, they might have added stuff. I don't know. looks messed up. I did that one wrong. I want to fix that. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. It's massive. Okay. How we're doing here? It's continuing to get going. We got 5 of those, 5 of the 7 on the line. How are we doing for power? Plenty good. Yes, I'm aware, chat. Manifolds aren't super efficient, but once everything is loaded, it'll be great. Is there something wrong with that one? Why is that one not firing? It doesn't have any fuel. Okay, it's on. Basically, once these initial ones get loaded, move on to the next one. See, like this one's almost fully loaded. Alright, so we have this guy. I was going to put down the crafting bench. Where are you? So this is where we're going to make... And then we will reach over here. No. Logistics storage container. And then we need a constructor. Just in case. I know that's petty, chat. It is what it is. Alright, so then here's what we're going to do. We're going to make solid biofuel. Okay, cool. So we come over here, we make these real quick. And then we put those in here. And then it starts making the biofuel out of that and floods into that guy. I can take apart the rest of the power generation over here now. Okay. We can just literally come over here and put all of those in here. Very nice. We're doing on power. We're still doing great. Cool. Two, 4, 6, 7. Okay. And that clears out a whole bunch of room. Okay. Did you get your stuff back from your body? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next time you're back in base, let me know, and I'll show you what I did with the power to hopefully help us improve a bit. Oh, let's see, chat. I think so we did power. That's already happening. Okay, we're amassing a massive pile of screws over there. I don't want to interrupt that. But I also need to just get the smelting squared away, I think. That's copper down there. Okay, let's take the copper apart. Just literally take it all apart. Leave that running. I'm going to take the smelters down so we don't get any more.
Ha. I found a pure quartz node.
The quartz, that's cool. That is going to be integral in, is that plastic stuff? Let's see, where on the map? Oh, you're up there. Okay, cool. Can I put down...
It's in a cave.
It's fine.
Just letting you know.
Yep. Mark that somehow on a map so you can find it again, and then...
Like, I want to put a thing down and start mining it.
I mean, you could definitely do that. Like, do you have one to put down? Like, you could mine it and bring some back.
I have quartz. I have 54 that I found, but this is an actual, like, there's 2 of them down under here.
You can also hand
big.
mine it and break the node off
Right.
the top of it.
Right. I just want to get a miner
Let's
going
grab
on
that
it and just-
going.
They're both pure.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, this is what we're going to do, chat. Where is the...
There's 3 of them down.
What does this want to output? It wants to output 120. 60, 120. I'm going to put all of my copper ore in here as well. That way we're cleaned up as much as we can be. And it's mining. Okay, so if I'm making 120, the smelters, just pop one down real quick. If I want to get as much as I can, it can take 30 ore per minute. So I need to make 4 of these puppies. Okay. Let's finish taking these apart.
Oh, this must be a coal node right here.
Ooh, that'll be really helpful. We'll definitely want those. Coal is like...
Well, I mean, it's black and it's sitting right here, so I'm assuming that's...
I'm assuming it won't let you mine it
Coal.
yet, probably. Oh, no,
It
it
will.
will even identify? Okay.
But it's a normal node.
Yeah, and we as soon as we can do something with that ore, we also will be able to scan for it. So that's a helpful foundation. So let's grab. Okay, if I do, let's put down a smelter. Something right there? No, because that's not going to have enough room for that. Might just have to do another row of these guys. Oops. Let's go here. Production. There we go. Let me center it. That'll take 30, so I just need to do 4. That's 3 and 4. One on the end. Sweet. That's good. Foundations. Let's do a ramp here. Logistics splitter. Okay, and then that should do that. And then we need a merger on this side of things. And these are going to make 30, so single, these guys will be more than enough. Isn't there a... Okay. Oh, you're back. Cool. Here, come here. So, for the power, I've centralized it out of the way and upgraded just a little bit. We'll just come to this crafting station and turn it all into the biomass, whatever it is. So you have to process everything, and then you'll put whatever the result is into this first container, and then it takes care of everything else from there. If we didn't do this part, there would have to be 3 separate things, and you have to put things in the right thing, and it's just like this is just easier. I thought there was a way, chat, to change so that everything was always nice. This one probably needs to be the heavy Mark II belts. Well, that one doesn't. But as soon as we add in this guy, forced iron plate. Is that what's in here?
Alright, I almost filled this whole container up.
Perfect. Let it sit there and bake. Where? Come on. Yeah, we're good. Just using these guys. Wait, why didn't that work? Did I totally work this up, chat? I did work that one up. Where is the logistics splitter? Oh, I don't have power.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance. Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Alright, so we're making 120 minutes, 120 of those per minute. He's backed up.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Okay. So took all that down, so we're good there. We lost power there. There we go.
Research completed.
Did you find like hard drives or something, or what you working on?
New quartz research available.
Research. Upgrading.
Nice. It's always helpful. All right, let's take a quick look around. I think I just break all that down, chat. So there should be plenty of wire there,
Yeah.
because I know that we'll need that a lot. And then I've got a bunch of cable down here at the end as well. That's been coming in strong.
Power slugs extract latent energy
Oh, you can
from their
scan for
surroundings
those there?
to sustain
Nice.
themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
All right, so if I'm making wire production. Screens. Oh. Raw quartz, and then we make silica from that.
Oh, I got silica on that.
Oh, okay. There's copper sheet now too. Okay. Nice, nice. I want to see what that costs. So that takes 20. So I feel like we should start building sheets. If I did, and then this takes 15. 60. 30. So much math. I don't think really does copper even matter to the objective that we're going after though. That's the hard part. Smart plating. It's these and rotors. What's the recipe for rotors? Is bars? No, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I can just literally, we'll just let that play out and make things. And I'll let that queue up for a bunch of copper when we need it. And then I'll figure that out. Because we have so much there. We can just let that run for a little while. So I need to do the same thing we did with all of these. I gotta take all of this down. Ah! So many things. How am I gonna do that? If you want to build, you just let me know, Meg. There's always... I don't want to take that part away from you, because I think it's fun. I don't know if you think it's fun or not. Here's what we're going to do. I want to keep... If I just shut down the smelters, so turn those two smelters off, and turn those smelters off, and then pull everything back. And then I should be able to make a pad with all of the smelters. Okay.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for Fix-It coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Oh, that's what I should put all that copper into, is an Awesome Sync. Because I don't really need it right now.
Is it worth going after this rebar gun?
The rebar gun is like a self-defense thing. So you're having trouble shooting stuff? Or I guess what are the other options, I suppose?
Well, to unlock it, I just have to create this DNA capsule.
Well, it's up to you. What I'm like, we're gonna need weapons eventually. It's literally just a weapon, though. I'm sure it'd be helpful. Let all those keep going, working their way
Summersloop
through.
analysis completed. Summersloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete
you make
disregard for the
120
rules of the
as well.
space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Just work your way through. So you also make 120 iron ore per minute. Okay, let's do this. Foundations, 2mm foundation. How close? How don't you snap? Why are you trying to snap at an angle? We're just going to turn that. So it goes off that way. I guess maybe it could go this way. And I need to get a organization in front of them. How am I going to do that? It's such a weird placement for nodes. These are out of things, right?
What is required to make for the object complete phase 1? What is that thing, and where do we take?
We make that with iron. You combine rotors and heavy plates, which I've been making heavy plates. And I'm in the process of improving our iron usage so that we can also start making the rotors. Because that's what we're missing right now. But we were only like half utilizing the resources from the miners. So that's what I'm trying to fix at this moment. But I'm having trouble with space on how I want to do that. That's not going to work either. I don't think that's going to work. Okay, let's get that production miner. Would you come at me, please? Thank you. I need the level 2 conveyor belt so that we maximize the feed. And I just need to wire you in now. Where's the power?
Do we have an equipment workshop somewhere?
I don't think so. That would be a nice thing to make because that's how you're going to make chainsaws and better personal miners and things like that.
Yep. Hi. How are you? I'm tired, but so what? Yep. You have it?
Let's go here. And we wire it up. I will have to fix the wire at some point.
Okay, understand.
Any more of these shut down yet? Not quite.
Kind of do it.
Okay.
Just to build a efficient factory, I guess. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
fair.
lot of tasky stuff. My son's like, "What's the end goal?" I don't know. Build a
To build
factory.
things, to explore. A lot of people like do the objectives and then that's when the game starts because you've unlocked everything, so you can go back and you can rebuild like the quote unquote perfect factory, or you can get up to like perfect efficiency or something like that. I've been watching or like as I'm working, watching a lot of or listening to a lot of videos about how the efficiency thing works and how just efficient ways that you can distribute things like manifolds versus like distribution and things like that, and ways you can keep things moving.
I know you're talking to me and telling me all this lovely stuff there, Leo, but I'm not going to be able to explain it to the kid who's over my shoulder watching me play, trying to figure out what.
I mean, yeah, if they want to play, they're more than welcome to. They just have to buy the game, I guess.
So, Leo has a server that he created. So, if you're interested and you want to play it, just let me know. I'll get you.
Yeah, and he can play in his own world too. It doesn't necessarily have to be my world. Like,
no.
And if he needs like wants to do his own thing and doesn't want to do your thing, I can spin up another one just for him too. It doesn't matter.
There's it reminds me of like Minecraft. You know how we just get there and your Minecraft servers, yeah, and build things and make things run efficiently, and you build this to make all these parts so you can take that parts and make this part, and then yes. Yeah, but there's objectives in there. Like right now, I got to figure out how to make these fucking things. You know, it's like you and your brother when you were doing your Minecraft and your mods. Yeah, and very easily lost, like time-wise. And your ADHD is just like Leo. He's sitting here in the middle of it, like, oh yeah, I was working on this.
Yeah, and then I realized, wait a minute, the thing that I'm working on has nothing to do with the objective that we need. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that back down and let that sit for a little while.
My boys are both ADHD, and they get going, and then they make something different, and then it's like a squirrel, and they're gone.
Yep. That will happen, and it's dangerous.
You work on the weekend? Did you go into the bathroom yet? Oh, no. Have you? Did you notice anything? Yeah. How about you go try it again and notice this time?
Didn't somebody ever tell him that not noticing things is kind of the problem?
He's learning. He's young. No.
Where is
I didn't do none of that. Your sister did.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me is the first time I played, I didn't care about cleanliness or doing things like in a super organized manner or efficiently. I just did the objectives. And this time around, I want to like make things kind of look nice and take the time to do it right. These are going to all make iron. That one's already configured. That one's already configured. I don't remember what the Caterium's for, so I'm going to have to figure that out.
It looks like if we can get enough of it, we can make like fancier wire to...
Oh, yes.
You know, the wire that we have for electronics, then that's fancier wire that does better. That's what I am finding out in the research, but I don't have enough to...
And then there's alternate recipes to make things better. There's a recipe for screws that's like basically required. And I think it uses the Caterium wire.
Yeah, I don't know what I
So this is going to make 30. The 4 of these all need to make... They're all going to do their thing.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna-
need those plates.
There is a whole thing full of plates over here.
I need the reinforced iron.
The heavy ones. At the very end of this initial group I made, there's a bunch for conveyor belts and things like that. That last crater that that one assembler is making. All right, let's build this again for the other side and get all of those cooking.
Oh, crap. I did not need to do that.
All right. Mergers. Come on, let me up there.
Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging Fix-It property. Research to
You
develop the
been
rebar gun is now
carelessly
available. When completed, you will
I
need
don't know.
possession of a
Damaging.
tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting
She gets
to the
pretty
Fix-It
funny. Like
mission.
it gets pretty hilarious if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
so I see the zip line, but we have to come up with the cadarium quick wire.
Oh, to make a zip line? Oh, that must be new. I
We
don't
have
think.
to research that. Then the zip line is 100 of those wire cable.
What's in here? This is all regular plates, so we'll leave that. Because I need to figure out. One of those is going there. One of those is going there. That Caterium was pretty far away, wasn't it? Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, that's that. Logistics.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
Okay, so now we need to do the same thing with that side. Do I have any of these I need to empty into here? Yeah. Okay.
Blade runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered
Oh, the
their
legs.
value to
Those are
Fix-It.
amazing. Yeah, you should definitely make those. I need to move that. How did I do that? Did I need to come... This needs to be here. Oh, I've made an error. And then this guy needs to be, where is it? Here. And then the Mark II conveyor belt needs to be there. Sort these all. Cool. Wait, why are these not going? You don't have power? Or what? Or is there's no way that's full? What happened? It's not getting ore? Why is it not getting ore? Wait, this is copper? What? Why is there... Ah, that's what we want. That's the problem. There we go. Oh no, that's supposed to be twos. There we go.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible.
Ah, the underclocking is huge
Power
for efficiency.
consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
That's huge. Good selection. Okay, so now
Okay, so are you working on... So we need these reinforced plates.
yep,
Working
And
on
the road.
doing that.
yes. Yep. I am fixing the iron production so that we can do that. I'm dealing with the smelting right now. I'm having some issues with math that are messing everything up. Don't worry, those responsible have been sacked. A new team has been hired. So we have maximized the smelting from that one. And this is going to go towards that. And then basically I'm going to take this and make it again over there. That way we get the maximum number of ingots out of these two nodes. Because while the overclocking would be nice and would help us quite a bit, it also will mess us up for power until we have a much better source.
Okay, so how do you work the chainsaw?
You have to have biofuel,
Ah, that's why it won't run.
and you put biofuel inside of it. Not biofuel, the stuff we're making over there for the deals. You just go
Yeah.
to the storage thing that pushes that out and just grab some of those. And I don't know if you have to have it in inventory or if you put it in the chainsaw. I don't remember that part. So that's something we'll have to square away. All right, splitters. Let's get up on here. All right, I need the Mark II conveyor belts. For these guys. Oh, I don't need that one. Okay, have I configured these? Iron, please. Iron.
Yeah, just in your inventory.
Iron. Oh, okay. And then now you can cut down. You can cut the trees down and wood, and that gives you a lot more than just picking up the stuff. If that makes sense. Okay, I put it there. Put it on the other side. Okay. I know. You're not connected somehow. You guys are going to keep working through that. So we can take that out. And this one's not doing anything. We're going to take that out.
Wow, that's kind of fun.
Okay. Where do I want the power to come from? They make cutting down big trees shake the earth now. That's funny. That's funny. Wait, that goes from there to here. Okay. That should have just shut that down. How much more do we have to work through here? That's a lot. Okay. Okay, I need to make mergers now. Now that we got all that going. And this guy. And we do Mark II belts for these guys. Mark III belts for those. Okay. Oh, I didn't get that one. Okay. Now the question remains. We have those two. What can I take down over here that's no longer doing anything to make room for the new factory? So many screws, chat. This can go away. And that miner, I want powered from something else. Can't reach the central one. There we go. That way, all of that is fed from one pole. It gets from there, and it gets from there. There we go, and that takes care of that. All right, so we have effectively 240 of those per minute. We need to make plates, which then turn into... So one side's going to come this way, and the other side is going to come that way. Foundations. How do you add this cycle hotbar? Right alt. Oh, hover, and then 0 through. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. The hotbar. We're gonna leave that alone. Organization. Just drop this guy right here. And we're gonna drop these guys in here. Where's all
Pocket
this?
dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to
Confibulatory.
achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
But are we all doing our part?
I sure hope we are. That's what I should set up real quick. That's probably worth it. Is
The shop?
the ticket thing to shove all of the extra stuff into. The awesome sink. Here we go. I don't have any iron plates. No.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Oh, gas mask.
There you go. That's what you need to get into that green glowy stuff. I also need. Did you build an awesome shop somewhere yet?
No, I have not built an awesome shop.
Well, how can we expect it to be awesome if we don't have anything? Organization. Okay, so this might end up moving, but for now it can just be right here. Be slow for now. And the idea is that anything we choose to get rid of can just go in there. If you have a lot of something, or you've like, oh, this is just taking up way too much space in my inventory, just throw it in there. You could literally just have everything in there. What happened here? Oh, it doesn't have any power. But the more varied the thing, like if we just send the same thing to it all the time, it's not quite as effective as if we varied what we sent to it. The more varied we send stuff, the better. Okay, there's that. Let's grab a bunch of this ore, or this, since it's going to be a little bit for me to figure this out. And throw that in there. How much is this one? Okay. So then you'll print tickets, and then you can redeem those tickets, I think, at the Awesome Shop. I will build that. I think I have what I need to build it. Come on. Go. Oh, it's full. Okay. I don't have the screws. Those are over here. Yep. Awesome Shop is just allows you to buy things that are useful. Parts. So like if you need like you can use tickets to buy parts. You can buy the coffee cup. You know, I don't know if you've ever watched any of the videos. You buy customization. Yep, signs. Or there's a little factory cart that's actually kind of cool to drive around.
What is this?
What's what?
I found a little purple thing on the ground.
That might be a little that you have to open.
I walk up to it and it's up here, and the bees are coming after me, but
Okay. You guys are still doing
killed
stuff.
the hatcher.
Nice. Oh, that like with the gun.
With my snapper.
So I'm making 120. All right, so we build plates. What's the recipe for plates? 30 in, and we get 20 plates per minute. And then that 15 in, so that gives rods. Screws take the rods, 10 per minute, but the rods, 15. One for the screws. I need that calculator thing I bought, or I found. Well, I mean, at the very least, we know we're going to do at least one iron plate. And we're going to do at least one rod. And we're going to do at least one screw. Another rod. And at least one rod that feeds into screws. Splitter.
I opened the drop pod over here.
Oh, nice.
Hard drive.
That Do you need power to open those? I don't remember.
No.
There is something you can find that it takes power to open. $30 makes 20 plates.
Why do we have full way over here?
What?
We have that MK1 full way over here.
A minute. It's gonna make 15, and I only need 10. Oh, you don't have power right now. Let's see here. I need a storage container, please. Okay, we're making screws again. There's all of those. Okay, and this is making the rods. Position. Storage container. There we go. And this is making the plates. Okay. That's that. So we have the screws, we have the plates. Okay. Oh, that's what I need to look up is rotors, because that's what I need to make. Here's my question. It is the rotor. It is 5 bars and 25 screws makes a rotor. I am making 40, so that should be good. Because we'll always have extra screws. That's fine. Okay. Come on, let's do that. We need to then make rotors. We're ready to build our second assembler. How do I want to do that, chat? Do we have like stairs or anything? We have ramps. Be cool to do a second floor. Bring it all together. Catwalks, ladders. 3 to get ladders. Okay. Okay. You're doing good at that. Double ramp. Okay.
Okay, way over here, there's more copper mines or nodes.
Like good ones?
This one is a normal.
Where did that go?
Normal.
I'm just buying their recipe. What did I just do? I don't know what I did. Those over here.
There's 3 iron nodes right here by each other. They're all normal though.
That's not necessarily a bad thing since there's so many like right next to each other. Good thing to keep an eye on for sure. Let's get up on top of the storage container. Cannot wait until we have... Oh, I need those rotors that were in the shop. Jetpacks. life gets so much easier with jetpacks. We got plenty of power, right? Yeah, we got tons of power. Oh, I didn't connect it. Need 20 rods per minute and 100 screws per minute. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get to the... So I need to... Hold on a minute. I need to switch this to screws. Hold on, hold on. Per minute. 40, 40, 20. Yeah, these all just need to be rods, basically. Hold on a minute. Because I need screws and straight rods. So I need 3 rows of that to do that. Screws, and this is going to get dumped down to 10 per minute. I'm going to make screws. I put one there, and I put one needs to be like right there. Everybody's got power, right? Okay. And now we do a merge over here. And we'll merge all of those together. So this is 40, that's 80 total. Okay, what did I need? Make rotors. And I needed 100 screws per minute? Okay. This guy's gonna make screws.
Did you print coupons?
I did print a couple. There is in the they're in the chest. I was trying to get ladders, but it wasn't letting me do it. You are more than welcome to print whatever you like. That's why they're there. We will have many coupons. Okay, we need to now merge all of these together. The merger. We want to send it that way. These make 40 per minute, so we're still going to use the Mark 1s. Everybody use the Mark 2s to get them all together.
I am scanning the hard drive.
Nice. Let's hope we get something. Okay, so the trick with the hard drives is you don't have to use it just because you get it. When you, like, if you have a hard drive with, what it's going to do is it's going to give us options for recipes. If you have a hard drive with a recipe on it, you cannot get that on another hard drive. So it's not worth picking. It's not worth picking a bad recipe you're not going to use. It's better. You're better to hold on to the hard drive so that you don't get that recipe again. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Eventually, you're able to, you'll get all the recipes and it'll be fine. Okay, so that's making about 120 of those. Okay. So then the question here is, this should have gone through. I need how many bars? Oh, that's a good reminder. And 20 rods per minute. Easy. I just need to break this. We need to put some more of these down. Well, will it let me?
that what you wanted?
Yeah, that could work. I was thinking about doing like going more vertical. Come on, there we go. Oh, am I out of concrete? How am I out of concrete? I think that should be enough room. We might just put that there and then figure that out later. Constructor. I just need the one here.
There's no power to the awesome
To-
thing.
To the. Oh, you're right. I didn't run the wire back over there. I've been trying to clean up the power lines. It should have it now. There it goes.
So foundation stairs, is that what you were looking for?
That could be it. Yeah. Or like, I was trying to. The elevators are cool, but I don't think we can get those yet.
No, there's a double ramp set, a half foundation set, quarter pipe rack, corner ramp pack, inverted corner ramp pack, walls, gates, factory ladder.
I tried to get a factory ladder, but it like didn't work for me.
Got it.
Fix-It is not
didn't it
responsible
let
for
me do
personal
that?
damage, environmental damage,
put it up in a shopping
psychological
cart,
damage,
and then you
or
have
lowered
to-
standards that may result from
I
using
thought I
these
clicked it
products.
though. Oh well.
Enjoy your purchase.
I'm a man and I can change if I have to, I guess. Really should be up here, I suppose. This is gonna make 15 per minute, so I need 2 of these, I guess. This says I need it. I think I need it 20. Right. Production assembler. I need it 20. Okay. No, everything's in the way. All right, we need to move the hub. Do you have inventory space? Because it's going to have a lot of stuff in it.
Well, I can empty out this.
I mean, so when you pick it up, it'll just empty it into your inventory. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Well, there's 50 steel plates and 4 tickets in there. That's all that should be in there.
Oh, there you go. Special hub. Another object is in the way. I want to put it in a good spot, though. There we go. Get rid of those. There's some tickets in there now, too. I need to build one more row here. Yeah, I'll have to move that. Constructor. Foundations ramp. This is a merger. I want a splitter. And then we need to do what? No! Stupid. Okay, we're good there. And we need power. Okay, and then those are going to output to mergers.
Something's going on over here with the biofuel maker.
Uh-oh. It may just be out of material to process.
No, no, that's completely plump full.
That's empty. It doesn't have, yeah, it's out of material. Oh, is something in it? Oh, yeah, there's rock in there somewhere. It's okay. Fixed. So if you go to take out the conveyor belt, you'll see what's on it. So you'll see the materials it costs to make it plus what's on it. And there was a rock in the belt. Good catch, good catch, good catch. Now we'll start working again. They each have 200 on them. So we'll see how much the last one has, because it will take the longest to get here. Oh, it still has 191, so it would have burned for quite a while. Alright, this guy does not have power, it seems.
Would you like an alternate Caterium wire, or alternate stitched iron plate?
Alternate stitched iron plate. I don't know. That's a good question. Did I mess that up? I did.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Reinforced iron.
Parachute unlocked. Fixit appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fixit property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Nice.
I'm just trying to unlock as much as I can.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need to do. I am manufacturing rotors, basically, as we speak.
Good, because I need that. I need modular frames and then steel pipe. I need to. How do we get to steel pipe?
I think that's next year. Wait, why is this not? No, oh, it doesn't have power. Okay.
There's
don't
an
wanna do-
explorer vehicle.
Those are fun to drive. In theory, you should be 100% efficient with this guy. Can you bring your chainsaw to the back of the factory over here, over by these copper nodes? Perfect. Can you cut these trees down? So violent. I think it's really cool that they like animated each individual like factory thing. Pretty sweet. I mean, is this gonna make? It's gonna make 4 per minute. Jeez. Okay, so that's gonna make me rotors. How many of those, chat? What's the recipe for the plating? That is, wait, can I look that up? Nope, I don't want to do that. Hearts. Smart plating. Just 1 per 1. All right, so now we go to rebuild. That gets me all of that. I'm going to put my lookout tower back up so I can see the craziness. Where's the ladder? There it is. All of that. I don't think I'm even using all of this metal. The cool thing is when we get like smart splitters, I can say send everything here and then send excess this way, and then you start sending all of the excess to the sinks. Life gets better. Okay, how much am I actually using per minute here? We're using 10 there. 10 there. 10 there. 15, so wait. That's 30 and 30, so we're using 60 of the 120. Interesting. Okay, cool. Do we have any... So that's not going to be fully utilized. It's pretty sick. We haven't filled up this container, though, so... Dump some of these in the sink real quick. Cool, that's all that stuff. Okay, so now we take all of this down and fix the manufacturing of the heavy plates. Do you like the exploring, Meg?
I mean, yeah, no.
You want to do some building? You can help me figure this out if you want. Because I am... The mathing is hard sometimes. Let's see, foundation. Let's put 2 of those right here. So we can always get up to our ramps. Are we finally done cooking? Okay, hold on. What's left of this? Let's stop. Yeah. Okay. You keep a bunch of the wire. We got a bunch of the cables there, so that's good. That will leave us in a nice spot. Let's see. Now we have to figure out how to make. Try to do this backwards. I gotta give myself enough room though. How many of these do we have left for things? Okay. So
Where
we
did our plate one go?
the heavy plate.
Yeah.
I just broke that. That's what we're replacing right now. I just broke all of it down. There is more heavy plates in this bin back here though. If you just need the plates, I have not used them all yet. Okay, so so that uses copper wire in that versus screws. That is interesting.
I did an alternative to the plate.
Well, the
The heavy
copper
plate.
wire is interesting because we could make a metric crap ton of copper wire.
Right. So that was what I picked off of the,
That was an excellent choice.
because we have plenty of wire.
Yeah, I mean, I converted a lot of it to cable because we will need cable. But I still have plenty of wire to get started with. Okay, well, I need 20 copper wire per minute. If I do that, where I need 37 copper wire per minute. And 10 and 18, about 20. Well, let's see. How much does one constructor make for copper wire from this? If I make this makes 30. I just need one. Okay, that makes life simple. The other thing I should probably tell you about is there's a cool thing in the game where there's a global grid. Where when you go to build, you hit, I think it's left control. It's one of the options on the bottom when you're going to build something. Snap mode. If you hold left control, then it snaps it to the world grid. So that's how I could build all of those things and then make these line up and work from completely different spots. So if you're ever building, I always try to use the world grid, like if you can. So I guess we'll just kind of do this the easy way and make ourselves a single constructor.
But what foundation are you picking from?
It doesn't matter. They all cost the same. It's just what height you want, what height you want to build at. The one that you're standing on is set up a little higher. When I built these, I used the smaller one because it's a little easier. Like, it's harder to jump up these, but the advantage of using the smaller ones is obviously you can jump up a little higher, but you'll run into problems with that height because the ground's unlevel. So I tend to use the taller ones most of the time unless I'm doing a really small platform. And then there's like a little half ramp that we haven't unlocked that will give us a step, but we can just jump that right now, so that's no problem. The bigger question is, which way do I want this facing? Additionally, do I want to do another? Oh, here, let's get the wire being made, and that'll be a good start. But all the foundations cost exactly the same amount, so it doesn't matter which one you use. Constructor. So we'll give ourselves plenty of room to change that later. We are good. Tier 1 belts do 60 per second. Oh, I did not center that. Oh, it's... yeah. I don't need more than 60 per second, so we can just use a regular belt, save the heavy plates, make the wire. Yeah, it's 15, and it's going to make 30. It needs power, which is fine, because we will drop a pole Right here. And break that line. And bring that here. And then bring that there. And then go back over here. Power the rest of that stuff. So now that's making wire. Let's get a buffer. So we always have... I learned this in my first factory, is to put in these little guys so that if you have problems, then the whole thing doesn't shut down. And then we've got extra wire over here. I think it's this one. Yeah, take all. We could just break that down now. And then sort. There we go. We'll keep some of that wire, put that on there. So it needs 37 wire per minute. Wait. Oh, I need 2 of these. Okay. Let's break that down real quick. Ooh. I'm gonna have to manifold that. Do another constructor. No. Let's see. Merger. Goes out. We want it to go that way. Merger. Come on, show me the. Let's do it. There, I guess. Output that way, but I also want to do that way. Gonna do that to that. To that. Don't think. Yeah, I don't need anything more than that. So then this goes. Logistics. Together. Okay, configure to make wires, but doesn't have power yet. That's okay. Where did I put that? Okay. Alright, this needs to make, instead of 30, we need to make, let's do 17.5. And then, you know what, we'll max it out. What am I thinking? We'll just pocket that extra wire. Always gonna need wire. Okay, so that's that guy. So then now we need to make the plates for it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna face it this way. What? Just gonna make that guy. We're good with that. Let's do a splitter. That will ensure that, and that gives me, I have like 60 more from there to use. Where is this going? It's going there and there. So if I connect those two, and I connect those two, I don't need that one. Okay. Did you know you can go up to any electric pole, press E, and see the power usage? I did not. I was not figuring that out very quickly. I should have really have moved that. Okay, that's fine. So we need how many plates? It's 20 plates. 20 plates per minute. And what does we get? What do we get from a regular? We're gonna make 20, right? That's really all it needs. 18.75. Just need one. That seems bogus, but okay. That is a crazy recipe that you found there. Just gonna put that out there. That seems like a long way. Let's do. Put that there. Just do this quick and dirty. I have enough room for. I don't have enough room. Should have moved that over. Or we turn it. I think we turn it. Sorry. And 0 up there. Come on, you didn't line up right to start with. Why? Oh, it's because this is in the way. There we go. Okay. Switch iron plate. Alright, that's making heavy plates now. Very good, very good. Oh, you're doing that. Cool. Perfect. You can come get... Oh, you already cleaned the other one up. Very nice, very nice. You gotta flip it around.
I can't. I don't have the rods.
Oh. Here. Here, right here, right here. Gotcha. The biggest... Oh, here. Yeah, face it. That way I think we're gonna end up... I don't know what... I feel like I need to go up a level or something. I'm gonna use this hillside a little bit better. You can still put that output down there. Put that casing down there. We'll get that squared away. Because the rotors are gonna come from over there.
So face it the way it's at right now.
Yeah. Well,
I want it to go in the orange, and then the green
Yes.
would go out
Yep.
if we needed it to.
Yep. But that also, because the manufacturers have a limited inventory they can store, and then they'll just stop. And then you can see we're making less than 6 per minute. So a Mark 1 belt will be just fine. And then I had all that. I had some of the heavy plates. Did we use up all the heavy plates?
No, I have them in my inventory.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So I guess the question becomes, we're gonna bring that there. I need to run a Mark 1 belt from that side. 4. What's the up? Build. I thought there was a button that you could do. Was it to lift it up? That's fine. I'll just do it kind of quick and dirty like.
I lift up the conveyor. I
Yeah.
looked up as I was. So yeah, see.
That'll kind of bring them here. Because then we're going to need another assembler up here. It's probably, I want to back it up as far as we can because we don't have a ton. If you want to bring a Mark 1 belt from that storage up into that side. And this will make our smart plating 2 per minute and 2 per minute. How many of these are we gonna make? Yeah, we're making 4, 5.6 something. Something tells me, oh, we're making 4 per minute, so we'll be able to, if we have a power core, overdrive that. And get up to 4 per minute. I need to pull power up here. What's the most logical way to do that? I did that one the wrong way. So let's drop a pole here for that. Okay, and then we drop a pole. Where is the power input? Oh, it's on that side. There we go. Now, you got some of those slugs, right?
Yeah.
We'll make one of those, let's see. 2 power charges, 10 per minute. Yeah, go make a power shard. And plop that in there. Because I know we have at least 4. We can get up to 4 per minute right now. That'll help us out a little bit.
one?
Yeah, I think one will do it.
Because I can make 5. Or I can make power shard 2. What's the 2?
It'll let you push farther.
I can make 2 of the 2 or 5 of the 1.
Let's just make one right now, and we'll save
The
them.
1?
Yeah. I think that would make. Where did the screws go? I have a bunch of screws for some reason. There's a bin of those over here. Oh, the screws are down in this guy. That's what. Oh, I should just put those in the sink. What am I thinking? Those would be great for the sink.
Okay, I put it in this thing here.
And then you should be able to ramp it up. We want to use, like, we want to make 4 per minute. Let's do a foundation just for now.
It doesn't tell me I can do.
Okay, so at the bottom of the screen, you see how that there's like a clock speed, and there's a little white box.
There's the, yeah, clock speed 2. And then I put it in there, and there's an overclock, but it's not there. How did you do that?
So you just literally grab the little white box in the bar, or you type in over on the desired per minute. You could type in 4. We actually need one more of those power cells to get up to 4 per minute.
What? Sure.
Yeah, we need one more of those power shards to get us all the way up to 4 per minute. Now, doing that doubles every time you use another 50% more production. It doubles your power costs. So that's where the shards get dangerous. And like we've grown almost 60 megawatts tonight. Oh, wait, am I sure I'm making 4 per minute on that?
It is now.
The rotors feel like they're not coming fast enough. They say they're making 4 per minute. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the rotors. The heavy plates, how are we doing here? Good, we're making tons. Perfect. There should be a surplus on these. The extra 1.625 per minute. Perfect. And we could probably even ramp that up if we want to. But I think we're going to make enough.
So my stuff on the map does not save. Oh yeah, it does. Okay.
It should save for you. The cool thing is like when we're like, say we finish with this build, like this map run, and maybe you want to keep going, or maybe I want to keep going, you actually can download the save from the server and load it up on your own computer and keep doing whatever you want.
Do what I want to do.
Yep. Like if you want to fix my spaghetti or something like that because you can't sleep until it looks, nice, or you want to explore the whole map just for kicks and giggles, then you can do that. Oh, you got the little 1 meter ramps.
The little what?
We got the mini ramps.
Yeah.
Oh, you put it in there. Okay, cool. I was gonna drop that in there. Cool. Did you see the tickets for the little factory car? Dude, that thing is so much fun. It's kind of crazy, but We've got 16 of them. I don't know, where do we put those? I don't know if you put those in the elevator or what.
I put them in
The phase 1 stuff. Is that no, do we put those in our hub?
Yeah, it's got to be in not the hub. It's the elevator. You go deposit it in the
okay.
elevator.
So what we'll have to do is you just build a little. Unless it lets you put it straight into it, they may have fixed that. It used to be you would have to put in a storage crate deal over there, and then feed the storage from the storage into the elevator, because you couldn't put stuff from your inventory straight in the elevator. Okay. Let's clean up this here. Okay, how much does that... Do we have any unused power cores? 5 per minute. That gets us 15 per minute. How much does this put out? You'll also notice on if you run the way the conveyor belt is operating, you actually run faster. So if you're moving the same direction as a conveyor belt, then you actually can run faster. Eventually we'll get like vacuum tubes and things like that, and we can do a giant vacuum tube. So we're getting 60. Okay. Do we have any unused power cords?
I have some, but
come on over to the oh, you're not there.
no.
Next time you're back, I want to drop it into the thing making the concrete and see if we can't push that concrete up a bit higher. Cuz the mine's giving us 60 per minute, so I wonder how much we can squeeze out. The concrete's going to be important.
Do you think it would be better off, because I'm at this mine, so would you rather have me put a miner on gold?
Oh, we can't do anything with it yet. We have to unlock the ability to do stuff. I can't refine it. I can't. Yeah, we have to unlock that. But it's good to know where the coal is. We will probably end up moving factory there. Where? So you're on coal right now?
I'm on coal right now. I put the slug.
Oh.
The 2 slugs. There's 2.
Oh, those are both coal? Oh, perfect. Because we also need water to turn coal into power.
Yeah. Oh, it's right next to water.
Is there a decently wide open space over there?
I don't know. You'd have to come look at it yourself.
There's space we could turn into that. Interesting. So we're down
And
here.
then it's just below the cliffs where up the cliff is a mine that has quartz in it.
Is that the other slug, or are both the slugs coal?
No, so both the slugs are coal, but above it, like up a layer and in more
and
west
in the mine is
yeah.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna need that for silica, which gets into all the electronics and things like that. Wait, why don't I have? All right. Why don't we have 10 iron? What happened to the iron plate? What? Uh oh, did I bork that up? $33, almost to 50. All right, this is the most organized. I mean, I guess I only have the only other run through. I have more iron than I know what to do with for now. definitely power more. So probably what we'll do, chat, is when we move, I will likely do all the refining remotely and move manufacturing. I don't know. I got to figure that out. All depends on what other nodes are up there. Let's go check on the power, make sure it's doing okay. What weird birds, chat? Oh, nice. Let's do this. Since we have so many, let's split off and just start making other stuff. 'Cause this wire is gonna be nice, but let's. 'Cause I have so many things to make. Okay, let's go ahead and make constructors. We need to make, I guess we'll just make straight wire. That way we have dedicated source of wire. Or do I just make another one to make sure that we always just have tons of wire? I feel like I just do that. Sure, there's just always just tons of wire just hanging out. You can come get it when we want it. Okay, that one's already plugged in. Did I skip that one? I did. Why don't they have the power is what's a goner.
How high you want this pushed up?
What you talking about? Oh, the concrete? The mine makes 45 per minute. So if we could match that and get ourselves a little bit more concrete, that would be ideal. Okay, is it not getting? Oh, it's not getting. Logistic splitter.
There. That's as close as you're getting. It's 37.5 per minute.
Oh, that's fine. That's a little bit better. We probably need to use this guy now. That's going to make more wire. And then the cable takes 60 wire per minute. Makes 30. Makes 30. Oh. Wait. Production, select recipe. Let's go back to the wire. We have mergers. Wait, this comes here. Cool. Wait, no, I don't want that. This needs to be a constructor. And then we put a power pole right here. We're making cable again. That's good. Have those little half foundations, the small ramps. Okay, and then we'll put. Okay. That's going. Okay, and then what do we need for copper sheets? Just ingots. Okay. I didn't put a splitter here. Now we're cooking with fire. And then this is just going to start making sheets for us. So we'll have those. We should have enough now if you want to come snag. I don't know if you want to come put that in the phase thing and we can complete the phase and then see what pain is coming for us next.
Yeah, I'll be there in just a minute.
All right, I'm going to move that tower. Put it over here. Okay, let's grab some of these cables to put in the sink real quick. The wire's starting to build again, so that's good. Those rotors in there, that's fine. Well, let's see, what's the other results? Wait a second. It was... There we go. Let's run over here real quick and make sure this is all ready to be snagged. I'll make sure of that. So that'll get us 90. Okay. Oh, this is all Mark 1. That's okay. There we go. There we go. That's moving along a little bit better. That's those. That's those. Cool, cool. Nice. That's done. Let's get those ramps in there. On the concrete? What? I haven't spent that much concrete. Let's cook for a little while. Honestly, this was quite a good spot. Oh, you're back. I'll go bring you the things. I will put them in the chest for you. Oop, not those ones. And I will be back because little Leo needs a little love. They're in the chest behind you. Put them in when you're ready. Make sure you look up because cool things happen. There you go, chat.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Okay, I'm back. Did you push the button? Oh, it's going. Make sure you look up. Kablooey.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Did you see how it's kind of like building itself in the space?
Yep.
That's new. I was excited to see that. It used to just shoot off into the sky, or I just didn't notice it last time. So we don't have to do Phase 2 right now. Now the
I
deal
already
is,
did cool.
yeah. Now we pick milestones to work on. Coal power, yeah.
Reinforced plates. Yeah, get you some coal.
We should have. We can stop making the things and just stockpile the rotors and the plates. Let me go do that. So it would start to stockpile those things. You are welcome to play as long as you like, but I think I am gonna dip for the night. I did not realize it was 1:15.
I was getting a little tired, but
I'm just gonna turn off, or I'm gonna pull the power cores. So we still make those plugs, but only at 2 per minute, and then we're stockpiling 2 per minute of the plates and the rotors. So, because it's good to keep making stuff all the time, because you just like those milestones. That's a lot to make. So, but basically, we'll do a couple of these tiers, and then the only thing we'll be able to do is the milestones. So, but so we can do many tiers. Okay. I feel like, yeah, there's the pipes. That'll get us wiring, motors. Oh, yes. I remember the encased industrial beams. Oh, chat. Those were a pain. Stackable pipelines. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The next thing. Pioneers about access organized, but can we, let's see, basic steel. Yeah, I guess you do all the tier 3 ones. The fix it blueprint one is kind of useful to get because then I can make little templates of things and then it will let me build all of that together rather than have them do stuff individually. That's kind of a fun thing that's new. Oh, we get Mark III conveyor belts. The hypertubes is fun. But more than likely with this is I'll take these nodes and we'll build a super highway of conveyor belts to our next base with the materials. And I'll just move the manufacturing there. Or chat, we leave this out here. I don't know. There's so many choices. We'll have to move over to that coal base and see what other nodes are out there. Okay, cool. We should have 500 cable already, I think.
Yeah. I just didn't.
Maybe, I'm not sure how many is in there. Oh yeah, we got 500. I'll snag those real quick. Okay, and then I was going to put these two power cores in the chest for use. And then I was going to drop the rest of my stuff in the sink. The rest of the... actually, I'll drop some wire in there because I don't need that much wire. We'll keep everything else. One of those. How many tickets do we have? Nice. Okay. Yeah, now we're cooking on a fire with concrete. Actually, does it work out where if since I take those other two cores and I just plop them there, how many does that give me? I'd need 112.5 per minute. Yeah, the Mark II miners changed the game a lot as well. even better. Alright, what's going on? Let's grab a stack of that because it's gonna like the sink's gonna like the concrete. I think we should let this. I'm gonna let the server run overnight as well, so we'll use up our energy stores, but it will sit and make a bunch of stuff. So we can kind of get out in front of things. Wow. Look at that production. Added 100 megawatts of production today, chat. That's cray-cray. Let's see if I can go make myself a chainsaw real quick. I can cut down some trees. And then bleed runners. Oh, all those things. Okay, cool. I don't know what an object scanner is. Oh, this is new. You can like... That's kind of cool. Nice. We'll grab this guy.
Alright, I'm heading out.
Yep, I'm just processing all of my biomass real quick. And then I'm going to be heading out myself. That's fun.
I probably won't be on tomorrow because I'm heading out of town for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll
Are
be
you
back Sunday?
Yeah, back Sunday. Okay.
I will. Alright, catch you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, biomass alien protein. That's new. We'll let this run overnight, I think, chat. Or we won't. I don't know. I feel like... How many of these rotors have we saved up? 2 per minute? We only need like 20. And then we're all good for coal. I don't know if we have... Aha, they're backing up. Okay. I need 19. Okay, we go put those in real quick and do that coal milestone, and I think that'll do it for me. There we go. Cool, cool, cool.
Milestone
Building.
reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource
Yeah, we
scanner.
get water.
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source.
Oh,
To
and
assist with
fluid
locating and
buffers.
identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Okay. So we can set up coal power. What do we need to build those plants, I guess, is the question. I need a metric crap ton of... Yeah, of rotors. I don't think I need anything, because it's also, we're going to need a water extractor, more rotors. Yeah, we need to, like... I should just turn off production of those plates so we can stockpile the rotors. 'Cause we're just going to need them. I'll turn it back on when we get back. One per minute. All right. Then we're making 3 per minute. Cool. And how we doing on all of these bonus things? So like we got tons of cable. We got some of these going. Should I make another one? I feel like I should make another one of these. So that we make, because right now we're only making, how many of these are we making? 10 per minute. I guess that's fine. Okay. All right, chat. That was a pretty good second day. Finished tier 1 and off to tier 2. Or phase 1. Yeah, should be good. We have a nice little... I feel like I'm pretty happy with how the organization is going. The wires aren't super crazy. We've got a little bit of weirdness happening, but that's okay. Everything's nice and organized. It's on platforms. It's flat. It's gridded out. I don't think I needed to go crazy with these. We could probably... The whole thing could live off of the one, and those would never run, probably. Because I think I only need 20 or so. Right? I think... Need 18.75, and I'm making 20, so this is slowly filling up. I'm making 30. I need 30 per minute. And what are these outputting per side? I'm getting 120. And I'm only using, I think, 60. I think from that. So I could, in theory, just let that pile up. And we'll let those pile up. It's fine. I don't want to overdraft the factory. But okay, cool. That was fun. I'm excited. Things are happening. We'll be moving the next time again towards coal power. Be moving up over here. So that'll be interesting. We'll make a nice little journey up there. I don't think I have the ability to parachute. Probably should try to make some parachutes or something. I don't know what the protein inhaler does, but that's fun with that. What's this? Is the research thing? Ah, hand equipment slot, a rebar gun. Yeah, fun. And then what's in? Oscillator. I remember that one. Material resonance screening. So a priority merger. That's huge. That's huge. And then the Explorer, the car. Yep. Okay. That'll be the thing. All right, chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being awesome. I really hope you guys had a lot of fun. I definitely had fun. Not a lot of views for the old Satisfactory streams, but for me, this is fun, and I'm going to play what's fun. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being awesome. Make sure you like and subscribe. YouTube says that only like 10 or 15% of you actually subscribe to the channel. So, yep. Bye-bye.